Hi, Dawn Lewis here, and today my vlog post is all about one of the charities that you can craft for. So if you have checked out my blog, particularly a swap announcement, you've probably noticed I collect cards for charities. These cards go to 3 places. Number 1, they go to Ronald McDonald House. The lovely Cleary from Blanket Loves picks up a big box of cards from me when she is here on the Central Coast, and she distributes them for me to Ronald McDonald House. She also takes them to number 2, Westmead Children's Hospital. Here they're available for parents who need them. Maybe they want to leave a thank you card for volunteers or staff. Maybe they want to leave a get well or a thinking of you card for a little friend that their child has made. Or sometimes Ron McDonald House or the hospital will sell them as a fundraiser, which is just fantastic. It goes towards their upkeep and their research. The third thing that I do with the handmade cards is cards for special needs kids. Now, some of these kids just don't have friends to invite to a birthday party. They don't have a lot of family, and it's not fair they should miss out. It's their birthday. They should get a card in the mail, at the very least. I go through a lot of Frozen, Lego, and Minecraft cards. Some are little kids, and some are right up to 18 and even 21st. Sometimes it's their birthday. Sometimes they're in hospital having to undergo procedures or complications due to their condition. And, you know, it's just nice to know that someone is thinking of you. So a handmade card through this program is just amazing. If you're interested in this program and sending cards to these kids, let me know in the comment below and I'll refer you to the private group on Facebook. The other thing we do for this group is sometimes we will send cards to siblings of a special needs child. There is a lot going on in a family like that, and it's not fair that the siblings should miss out. And so sometimes we want to make them feel just as special. Now, if you're wondering what kind of card can be used for the Cards for Charity, all sorts, but there are some that get used more often. Happy birthday, thinking of you, thank you, get well soon, for you, and occasionally the odd sympathy card, and occasionally Christmas cards as well. You can use any colors, you can use any products, any techniques. The world is your oyster as far as this card making for charity goes. If you're making a swap and you're already making 6 cards, you could make a 7th, send it along, and I'll put that in the basket so it goes off to the hospital. Or perhaps you've received some cards in swaps that aren't your style. Maybe you've got boys' birthday cards and you've got no boys to give them to. The occasion is just not something you come across. Feel free to send them to me with a little note attached, and I will put them in the basket and off they go. The other bonus little thing, and it's not exactly crafting per se, that you might have seen in my blog, is that I collect stamps. Not rubber stamps, postage stamps. Loved, pre-loved, something that's come to you in the mail on an envelope. Rip that sucker off, collect up a whole baggie of them, and you can send them to me. I do 2 things with these stamps. Number 1, if it has been postmarked or a big line drawn through it, they go in a great big baggie off to a family friend who has Alzheimer's. He loves to do this. He's quite the philatelist. I think that's how you say it. And he will trim the stamps down nice and neat. So don't you do it if you're going to send them to me. Just leave them all rough and ragged. He trims them down and he sends them off to his favorite charity. And it's something that still brings him an enormous amount of pleasure. And I love finding out he's been overjoyed with a big bag of stamps that I've sent up to him because you sent them to me. So thanks to everyone who sends them. The other thing I do with them, if they are unpostmarked, I repurpose those stamps and I use them to send out training information and materials to volunteers for Angel Gowns for Australian Angel Babies. Postage stamps, if you're sending me a swap and you've got a few that you've ripped off, chuck them in the envelope. Doesn't matter how many or how few, they all are very, very useful and I can send them to the right place. If you're sending me a big envelope full of stamps or card, pretty please put your name on the back. I love to know who's sending them. One beautiful person keeps sending me big envelopes of stamps and I don't know who it is. It's my mystery stamp supporter. So thank you to everyone who has sent them. If you are interested in sending them, perhaps you've gone a massive card making spree and you've got more than you can use, and you'd like to see them go to a good cause, please feel free to add them into a swap. Just put a note on, or you could send them to me, to my PO box just down here, and I'll put it in the description below. If you let me know that it's coming, I can let you know that it's arrived safe and sound. So we've gone all the way to the end of this vlog, and you might be thinking to yourself, something's different. Well, let me tell you, I had my hair cut. Did you notice? I had 4 inches taken off it, and I've had my color changed. I don't know if you can see, but it's this like cherry. When the sun's on it, you can see all this red. It's really, really cool. It's quite a dramatic change. My husband didn't notice, my kids didn't notice, and my mother didn't notice. Nobody's noticed. Did you notice? I want to know. Let me know down below. All right, I hope you have a wonderful crafty day. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.